Good morning, friends. I am here discussing the topic group dynamics of in the organization. First one, definition of the group. Group is the two or more individuals interacting and interdependent who have come together to achieve particular objectives. Organization में ऑब्जेक्टिव कोई ऑब्जेक्टिव फुलफिल करने के लिए टू और मोर पीपल इंटरेक्ट करते हैं एंड इंटरडिपेंडेंट वर्क करते हैं, उसे हम ग्रुप बोलेंगे. देयर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ ग्रुप. फर्स्ट वन इज द फॉर्मल ग्रुप एंड सेकेंड वन इज इनफॉर्मल ग्रुप. Formal group is defined by the organizational structure with designated work assignment establishing tasks. Informal group is the alliance that are neither formally structured nor organizationally determined. Informal group appear naturally in response to the need for social contact, deeply affect behavior and performance. There are sub-classification of the groups. Formal groups are command groups and task group. Informal groups are interest group and friendship group. Command groups are that they are managed by the manager. Task group are that task group. In task group, defined task is given to the group. That group is called as task group. Interest group, members work together to attain specific objectives with their concern areas. It is called as interest group. Friendship groups is those brought together because they share one or more common characteristics. Why people join groups? Social identity. First one is this. For similarity, people join the group. For distinctiveness, people join the group. For status, for uncertainty reduction. There are 5 stages of group. First one is forming, second one is storming, third one is norming, 4th stage is performing, and 5th one is adjourning. Let us see one by one. First one is the forming. Members feel much uncertainty. It is called as forming group. Storming group, lots of conflicts between the members of the group. Norming, members have developed close relationship and cohesiveness. Performing groups, the groups is finally fully functional. It is called performing groups. Adjourning, in temporary groups characterized by concern with wrapping up activities rather than performance, it is called adjourning. An alternative model of this group, temporary groups with deadlines don't follow the 5-stage model as we have seen in previous slide. Punctuated equilibrium model is follows whenever the deadline have to follow. Temporary groups under deadlines go through transition between inertia and activity. At the halfway point, they experience an increase in productivity. Let us see the sequence of the actions. First one is setting group direction. Second one, first phase of inertia. Third one, halfway point transition. Fourth one is major changes taking place in 4th stage, and after that second phase of inertia, and after that acceleration is completed, otherwise activity is completed. Let us see. First one is the first meeting is that at the time first phase is started of the performance. After that it is the first phase inertia, and first this one is the halfway point transition, and this is the phase of the changes, major changes taken place, and this is the second phase of inertia, and this is the completion of the activity. There are some properties of the group. Group properties are classified in the 5 types. First one is the norms, second one is status, size, cohesiveness, and roles. We will see one by one. First one property is the roles. Role is a set of expected behavior patterns attributed to someone occupying a given position in a social unit. Role perception, an individual's view of how he or she is supposed to act in a given situation. It is called as role perception. Role expectations, how others believe a person should act in a given situation. Believeness of others is called as a role expectations. Psychological contract and unwritten agreement that sets out a mutual expectation of management and employees. Psychological contract is made in role expectation. There is no written contract, but psychological contract is made, and in this contract there is mutual expectations towards the employees is taken place. Next one is role conflict. In role conflict is a situation in which an individual is confronted by divergent role expectations. Whenever the employees had different kinds of role at that time, the role is diverted from the expected role. It is called as role conflict. Second property is the norms. Norms is expected standard of behavior within a group that are set by group's member. Classes of norms. First one is performance norms. Level of expected work is given. Second one, appearance norm is based on what to wear. Social arrangement norms, it is based on friendship and the like. Allocation of resources norms, distribution is based and assigned of job and material. Group norms and the Hawthorne studies. Hawthorne has studies on the group norms. He has a series of studies undertaken by Alton Mayo at Western Electric Company. Hawthorne works in Chicago between 1924 and 1932. His research conclusions are that workers' behavior and sentiments were closely related. Hawthorne says that the sentiments and worker behavior is closely related. Group influences were significant in affecting individual behavior. Group influence is significant whenever there is individual behavior. Group standards norms were highly effective in establishing individual work output. Individual work output measurement जब करना होता है at that time, group standard is very important. Money was less a factor in determining worker output than were group standards, sentiments and security. Money is less important whenever the output is based on group standard, sentiments and security. Define norms. Deviant workplace behavior is that deviant workplace behavior is also called antisocial behavior or workplace inactivity is taken place whenever there is defined norms. Voluntary behavior that violates significant organizational norms and in doing so threatens the well-being of the organization. Typology of defined norms. First one is performance. It is based on working speed. Material is based on damage and stealing. Interpersonal, it's favoritism, gossip and sexual harassment taken place. Third one, group property. Status. Status is a social defined position or rank given to groups or group members by others. It differentiates group members. Important factor in understanding behavior is the status. Significant motivators. Status is a significant motivator. Status characteristics theory. Status derived from three resources. First one is power a person has over others. Whenever status is there, powers is given. Ability to contribute to group goals. The status is there is ability to contribute goals. Personal characteristic, whenever the status is given to the person, there is a personal characteristics. Status effects on norms and conformity. High status members are less restrained by norms and pressure to conform. Some level of defiance is allowed to high status members so long as it doesn't affect group goals achievement. And effects on group interaction. High status members are more assertive. Low status differences limit diversity on ideas and creativity. Effects on equity. If status is perceived to be inequitable, it will result in various forms of corrective behavior. Fourth one, property is the size. The group size is 12 or more members is a large group. 7 or fewer is called as a small group. Group size affects the behavior always. Based group size based on requirement. First one, attributes, and small and large groups are there. We will see in this, we can see the attributes: speed, individual performance, problem solving, diverse input, face finding goals, and oral performance is observed in small and large group. We can see that in small groups works speedily and gives individual performance higher rather than the large group, and oral performance is higher in the small group rather than the large group. Large group gives problem solving, diverse input, and fact finding goals rather than the small groups. Issues with the group size is that first one is social loafing, the tendency for individuals to expend less effort when working collectively than when working individually. It is called social loafing, caused by either equity concerns or a diffusion of responsibility. Free riders are there. Manager implication, built-in individual accountability, prevent social loafing. Manager can prevent social loafing by first one, setting group goals, second, increasing inter-group competition, and using peer evaluation. Manager can reduce social loafing. Fifth one, property is cohesiveness. Cohesiveness is the degree to which group members are attracted to each other and are motivated to stay in the group. Major implication of this cohesiveness is to make the group smaller, encourage agreement with group goals, increase time members spend together, increase group status and admission difficulty, stimulate competition with other groups, give rewards to the group, not individuals. Next one, group decision making versus individual choice. Whenever there is a group, it can be compared with the individual choice. Group strength. First one is group strength, generate more complete information and knowledge rather than the individual, offer increased diversity of views and greater creativity. It gives increased acceptance of decisions and generally more accurate. Group weakness, time consuming activity. Group is the time consuming activity. Group is conformity pressure in the group. Discussions can be motivated by few members in the group. A situation of unclear responsibility arises in the group sometimes. Group decision making phenomena. There are two stages. First one is group think. Situations where group pressures for conformity prevent the group from creativity, appraising unusual, monetary or unpopular views. It is called as group think. Group shift, when discussing a given set of alternative and arriving at a solution, group members tend to exaggerate the initial position that they hold. This causes a shift to more conservative or more risky behavior, it is called group shift. Group decision making techniques made in interacting groups where the members meet face to face and rely on verbal and non-verbal communication. There are some techniques. For first one is brainstorming. In brainstorming, an idea generating process is designed to overcome pressures for conformity. Nominal group techniques is NGT, works by restricting discussion during the decision making process. Members are physically present but operate independently. Third one is electronic meeting taking place. Uses computers to hold large meetings of up to 50 people. We have seen types of groups, and now evaluating the group effectiveness. There are effective criteria and types of 4 groups. First one is interacting, brainstorming, nominal and electronic types of group. And number of quality and ideas is higher in nominal and electronic groups, and interacting in a lower in interactive group, and brainstorming comes in the moderate way. There is social pressure arise on a highly in interactive group and lower in brainstorming and electronic group, and moderate in nominal group. Money cost higher in the electronic group and lower in nominal, brainstorming and interactive group. Speed, all the 4s gives us in a moderate speed. Task oriented, brainstorming and nominal gives the higher quality of work, and interactive gives lower. Potential for interpersonal conflict is higher in interactive group, moderate in nominal and electronic group, and brainstorming gives the lower potential of interpersonal conflict. Commitment to solution is higher in interactive group and is moderate in nominal and electronic group. Development of group cohesiveness is higher in interacting and brainstorming group, and lower in electronic group and moderate in nominal group. Thank you. This is all for the group dynamics in the organization.
In order to multiply matrices, they must be conformable.